scientists believe we're under assault by another form of common pollution we may have underestimated. Invisible, odorless, silent, and potentially deadly. This form of pollution is everywhere. You can't escape it. One source of electropollution has become an increasingly integral part of our lives. Up close and personal. The cell phone.
Many people can't imagine life without their cell phone, but now the World Health Organization is suggesting there might be a link between cell phone use and cancer.
Several renowned neurosurgeons believe radiation from cell phones and other mobile devices are directly related to the 21% increase in brain tumors in children.
Young children particularly need to be careful, and particularly toddlers who now have cell phones that they use to play with.
Many of these children leave their phones on at night and put them under their pillow so that they can receive text messages from their classmates during the night.
Young brains may be more susceptible and they have a longer exposure, and some of the studies have also suggested that the longer exposure, the higher the risk.
Children and teenagers are at greatest risk from electropollution damage because their skulls are thinner, they have more brain fluid, and their bodies are not fully developed. How much time does your child spend on the cell phone every day?
The projections that we do have indicate that we are putting these children in unbelievable danger.
One of the recent studies from Sweden show that if you use cell phones for a period of 10 years, an hour a day, that your risk may be increased as much as twofold.
The researchers attached cell phones to the cages of rats and exposed them to intermittent electromagnetic radiation for only 2 hours, emulating typical cell phone use. 50 days after that single 2-hour exposure, the rat's brain showed significant blood vessel leakage, as well as areas of shrunken, damaged neurons.
The scientific studies, the epidemiological studies that have been done thus far are really studies of adults who have used the phone for 500 to 1,000 minutes a month, maybe over a period of 10 to 12 years. And those studies are showing us doubling and tripling in the risk of brain cancer and eye cancer.
According to one study, men who kept their cell phones in their pockets experienced a 35% reduction in sperm count.
I think we all have been in situations where our ear gets warm. That clearly means that maybe we're on a little bit too long. But people need to keep in mind that if the phone is on the hip pocket, their whole body is still being exposed to the same amount of radiation that it would be if it was up to their ear.
And if you think using a hands-free set reduces your risk of exposure to deadly radiation, think again. According to research commissioned by Britain's Consumer Association, conventional hands-free sets may actually increase electric field strengths inside a user's head by 3.5 times.
And the concern is not just brain tumors, but other health effects associated or reported to be associated with cell phones, including behavioral disturbances, salivary gland tumors, male infertility, and microwave sickness syndrome.
Ang babala ng World Health Organization na nakaka-cancer daw ang radiation na galing sa cellphone. Pero isang Pinoy ang may pangontra raw sa bantang ito. Kung ano yan, ibalita mo, Michelle Orosa.
Noong isang araw pumutok ang report mula sa World Health Organization na nakaka-cancer ang radiation mula sa mga cellphone. Tuloy isang Pinoy ang naglabas ng kanyang sticker na ani ay kumukontra sa radiation ng mga cellphone. Ang sticker ni Velus, herbs at minerals ang panangga sa radiation. Ang halaga, 375 pesos.
Meron talagang effect ang use of cellphone, lalo na yung prolonged use sa ating health, especially sa brain, yung cells natin.
Ayon kay Velus, karaniwang sintomas ng masamang epekto ng cellphone ang pag-iinit ng tenga kapag matagalan ng gamit at ang pagmamanhid ng daliri, lalo na sa mga touchscreen na cellphone.
You can buy, thousands worth of cellphone units. Why not put this 375? Dapat mag-invest tayo sa health.
Live in wellness.